NBC News is learning exclusively of the potential impact that President-elect Donald Trump's mass deportation plans could have. While it's unclear how the deportations will happen, a new study by a pro-immigration advocacy group estimates up to 4 million mixed-status families could be separated. Those are families where some members are undocumented and others are U.S. citizens. NBC News Homeland Security correspondent Julia Ainsley joins us now. So, Julia, NBC News has spoken with several of these mixed-status families. What are they saying, and how are they getting ready for these possible deportations that would separate their families?
Well, Vicki, in a lot of cases, these are families where the subject of their immigration status didn't come up very regularly. That changed a lot during Trump's first term, and now they're coming up with plans for if and when an undocumented parent could be deported and a U.S. citizen child could remain. In families where both parents could be deported, families are coming up with a safe plan, a place in the house where they can keep information about adult contacts, proof of the child's residency and citizenship inside the United States, and basically a plan for what to do next if they come home from school to an empty house. They're also getting passports for their children. In one case, we talked to a family in Pennsylvania. The mother would stay behind. She has legal status here, but she knows that her children couldn't get passports without both parents present. So they're going and getting passports. They're also getting power of attorney signed in case they need to do something for their children after they leave. So a lot of really concern and worry and fear in this community as they're preparing for what Trump may do come January.
Julia, we know there are organizations in place like Arizona and Colorado that have big immigrant populations that are now working to prepare families before any deportations start. What are they doing?
Yes, they are telling them these are the plans you need to have. You need to have your power of attorney. You need to have your child know exactly what to do in the event you come home and you're not there. Now, as far as legal ramifications, these children, these families could one day be part of a class action lawsuit if a group, it was the ACLU leading the charge in the previous Trump administration during family separations, but if a group like that again decides to carry the cause of these families and find that there's something that the Trump administration did that was illegal, for example, if they go through a route where they're going to have to call upon old laws that they think aren't legitimate in this case, then they could be representing those families to try to fight the deportations.
All right, Julia Ainsley, thank you so much for your exclusive reporting on this.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.